What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Benji. We're back balling, man. If you are new, please don't forget to subscribe, man. Links are down below, and you can follow social media, man. Hoops HQ. And I'm back, man. Checking out some crazy content, man. This is a little different than the on the court stuff that we see, but I guess sometimes you just don't get as many highlights of, I guess, the guys off the court. But TMZ, I guess, brought Joe Smith's wife, Joe Smith. A lot of y'all may or may not know. He is a talented player, man. He was drafted #1 overall, spent quite some time in the NBA, and amassed a lot of money over that time. Apparently, he married, I think her name is Keisha Chavis, who previously at one point was an adult actor. And I guess she went viral recently, just kind of putting a video out where she, I guess, finally let Buddy know that she has an OnlyFans account. And I guess they're upset because, I mean, it's well documented that Joe Smith, while he was talented on the court, he did have some issues in regards to maintaining money. So, for a lot of people, that's been the argument. Really, who's right in this scenario? And I mean, I said, why not, add a little bit to it. So now she's out here doing a press run. I think she's garnered quite the clout or the lift that she needs in order to get her OnlyFans popping right now.
Keisha, how long ago, obviously we saw in the video that
I thought it was a fake video at first, though, how crazy she was doing him. But apparently it's so real.
Have you had the page?
Well, she's sad.
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's
What is
what happens when
happening,
you don't
man?
pay attention to your life. Period.
What is happening?
And he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided
goodness.
that she wants to really put a bigger wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, "Oh, do you know that she has this?" And it blew up from that. And it's no secret Joe's financial issues, and I have always made a good life for myself,
Oh my goodness.
Before I met Joe,
While
I
she
was
talks,
living
let's hear it.
overseas in Europe, and I had
She's
established
concentrating
myself
on
as
that.
a
What's
singer,
right
and I came back here, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off.
Well, I don't know if y'all were paying attention. She just said she met him while she was in the adult industry and she was doing music. She met him and she said, "Oh, because of who he was, the money he had, the status he had, that would obviously plug her in to get her music career taken off, so she could stop doing adult work and
Other things.
whatever."
But, not everybody's hustle and drive are the same.
Oh my goodness.
And depression is a serious thing also. So, I've been just supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him.
All right.
I've started several businesses. I've been doing a lot. And I just figured out, I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked.
This is already 2 minutes of too much information.
In the drive and did what I had to do, and he won't do it, so I had to. And I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do anything for my own survival, then what makes you think that would change now?
That's the one valid point. I mean, I think if you meet somebody at their low, you would have to, I guess, envision that they could be, how they would be in the, in that same realm again. If they ever have to get back to the low. I mean, it's like if you meet a thief and then when they're around you, you expect them to, keep their hands to themselves. I mean, it's kind of like people change. People can do better, but that's the one I think that she has at a point.
I'm tired from the adult industry. I promised myself if I don't sing, I don't eat.
But I think in the video they were also saying that she didn't tell Buddy that she had an OnlyFans. So what is she talking about?
My music career wasn't.
What's she talking about musically? Can she sing? Y'all let me is this a thing?
I figured, I would, start a business. I started a Puppy Friend Social Club. It's the dog sitting business, and then COVID happened, and that screwed everything up.
I didn't even get this interview, but they're crazy.
You know that he actually works for me. Like he works.
Oh
for
my gosh.
You know,
She's just cooking this guy.
I'm tired of being the one to figure shit out.
I am so confused. What is she doing? How does she believe there's not going to be a divorce, and she went on a public platform in order to just degrade and just further dig the dude's name into the dirt?
So,
what is going
I
on?
figured it out the best way I know that can maximize the money that needs to come in, because I'm tired of living like, you know.
They don't think she's keeping the money.
I'm tired of living minimal. You know.
Uh-oh.
It's not.
Basically, long story short, she got introduced to a lifestyle that she cannot maintain at this point in life, and so now she is upset because she was used to the glitz, the glamour, the money, and even probably prior to meeting him. That's how she wanted to live.
This is ridiculous. But we've been together for almost 13 years, though. We've been together since 2012. Like, after his retirement, and it really wasn't a retirement that he wanted. It was a forced retirement, because he just got locked out after the lockout, in the 2011 lockout, you guys remember. You know, he just
Crazy times. A lot of highlights.
Nobody wanted him anymore. So, you know, there was a depression, and I've been going, you know, dealing with all of this stuff, and I'm sorry, you know, I'm not sorry for what I'm doing. I'm just sorry that he can't understand that that wasn't a selfish decision. It was a decision that I made. I made an executive decision when my man wasn't taking the lead. I really love Joe.
What's happening right now?
I love him.
Why does she have an interview, guys?
If he never speaks to me again, I still will do things to help him or whatever.
What are we watching?
He's my family. You know, he's like an intricate part of my life, and I just want the best for us.
I don't understand how you just trash this dude, and then he tried to
that's really where I'm at.
like cry. This is just a wild scenario on both ends.
He's not really
I understand, you know, Buddy could have managed his money better, possibly. Maybe he could have been a better husband, etc., etc., etc. What is happening, though? Why is she on a press run?
I just did what I had to do.
Have you drawn that line in the sand that you will continue doing OnlyFans?
Unless something else happens that, you know, changes that, no, I'm going to continue my OnlyFans. I think as a couple and just him individually, he needs counseling to help find out how to re-find himself and find his new place in the world.
True, though. A lot of people, though, for real, though, like, once you're kind of so invested in something and that's taken away from you, it kind of leads you to a point where you're like, okay, do I have another purpose, you know? And so I can understand that, but this is just a wild scenario. I think all in all, I mean, really, yeah, it is. I don't think that there's true love in this scenario. It is just, hey, I loved him for what he could do at the time, and that's not there. And then maybe he had some love too for her and feels maybe different about what's going on right now. But I think they got a lot incorrect here. And that could be it too. Hey, this is a good point. If he checks your account, he's insecure. If he doesn't, he's not paying attention to you. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to tell him. He's the one that has figured out. Okay, never mind. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that was talking about. Because he doesn't pay attention to social media, gives you right to be naked on social media. Yeah, just wild. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because what happened to man, for better, for worse? Oh my goodness. Do it for more than a year and realize he should have told him is why this man is upset. You had a major secret from him and expect him not to care. Oh gosh. It's pretty crazy. No one's actually agreeing. So woo! Hey, y'all stay tuned to the next one, man. What do y'all think?